Hi, I'm Caroline Dabre, and today I'm going to be talking about how to love yourself so you can love others. We all want to experience love. We all have a capacity to love. But in the process of trying to love someone else, we forget the most important person who deserves love, ourselves. So why don't people love themselves? They say that experience is the best teacher. We learn from what we suffered through. We are conditioned in such a way that we like ourselves a little bit more when we are successful, but we despise ourselves way more when we fail at something. We do something, and when we are unsuccessful at it, the first point of attack is usually ourselves. We say things like, I'm so stupid, I should not have done this, I'm dumb, like that. It's part of this cycle of self-hatred that we are the creator of, yet the victim of. Whatever we do, we must do with the approval of others. We are told that we can't do this or we can't do that. So what do? We try to fit in. We conform. We become victims of normative social influence. As a result, we lose a sense of self. Who are we? What do we want? These are questions with answers that have been manipulated for us. If we don't know the real us, how are we going to love it? So how do we understand how we can love ourselves? Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the pyramid of motivation. We have 4 basic needs that we need to fulfill before we can reach self-actualization. The main thing we need to focus on if we want to love ourselves is our esteem needs. Esteem needs are things like self-respect, respect from others, and achievement. With the proper self-esteem, we are one step closer to loving ourselves. We can develop this esteem through various activities such as participation in various activities, academic accomplishment, and personal hobbies. It is important that the 3 needs under esteem are met, otherwise you won't be able to focus on them. So what is self-love? Self-love is so much more than a feeling. It is a practice. It is how you take care of yourself and how you live your life. It is a process that needs your 100%. So how do we self-love? It is be mindful. It is okay to think about what you want. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit selfish. Act on what you need. Think about yourselves. Think about your needs and act upon it. Stay away from behaviors that decrease your self-love. Practice good self-care. This is your physical state. Take care of your nutrition, your hygiene, get proper sleep. Set boundaries. Avoid behaviors that do not benefit you physically, mentally, or emotionally. It's okay to say no when people ask you to do something that you don't want to do. Forgive yourself. Don't let mistakes hold you back. If anything, learn from this. Move on and tell yourself you'll do better. Don't let your past blackmail your future. And live intentionally. Have a purpose. By having a purpose, you will have a greater satisfaction with what you do. So when do you cross the line? It's important to love yourself, but it's also equally important to make sure this self-love doesn't turn into narcissism. Narcissistic personality disorder is when you have an inflated sense of self-importance. When you self-love, you think, I'm a good person who's worthy of living a good life. When you are a narcissist, you think you are God and that everyone must worship you. A narcissist, they can't empathize with anyone. Someone who self-loves can. Those who self-love, they have a good self-esteem. Narcissists cover their paper-thin self-esteem through bragging and arrogance and gloating and putting down others. So how do you implement this? In the morning, tell yourself good morning. At night, tell yourself good night. Throughout the day, be positive to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Compliment yourself. Trust me, if you do this, you won't regret it. Thank you.